Men need intensity. There's no room for timid men. What I understand that intensity is defined by a measurable amount of force. So when you have a passion or a purpose, you need to put all the force that you have into it. And that's what separates the men that will make it and those that won't. You look at certain people and they're very aloof. They have no care for it at all. But when you decide to look at life for the severity and the pressure that it actually has, it demands a certain level of intensity to go out and live. And if you don't know me, I'm Maxwell, and at some point I had no intensity. I just moved throughout the life caring less about it. And my life dissolved and really became something that I couldn't be proud of. And when I realized as I grew up, the intensity of working, passion, loving, women, all these things, is you need to be very serious about it. For people just poke at it. But I use this example that you should truly fully penetrate through life and give it the amount of serious attention that it deserves. And I use this metaphor of being erect, that you don't want to be limp, because a superior man decides to give his purpose, which is the reason he lives, and his woman, his full love, both of those fully dissolving and giving his attention to them fully, not pulling back, not holding back, but giving it everything he got. And this is all about being authentic. You know about those times where you should have spoke out and said something or gave a helping hand. And you can look at this life as a gift that is worth giving more to your woman and to the pursuit of purpose. But people don't want to do that because they're lazy. Because if you want to become more, if you want to become better, a superior version of yourself, you understand that it takes pain. And only by being a little insane have I actually been able to make the most progress in life. For the example of weight training, I understood that every day that I didn't work out was a day wasted, was a day that I had to deal with the fact that I was one step behind from getting my dream physique. That when I missed the gym, that was another day of pain, for I had the physique that I hated. I was a super scrawny kid. And I just frankly was so disgusted with the way that I was. I couldn't get women. I had no respect for men. And only by putting my full intensity, my full spirit into the gym was I able to make progress. So every time I went to the gym, I truly gave it my all. Each set was like putting my heart into it and fully embracing the difficultness of going fully. There's a thing where you can train to failure, where you have a rep in reserve, but then there's a point where you truly give it your all, and that's what grows you in the gym, is literally breaking down the muscle. So I said to myself, is I need to embrace this fully. And people would look at me funny because I decided that this most painful, gruesome moment of the set, the hardest moment where you lift and you give it all, and there's a chance whether you would fail or win and you don't really know, but you're putting every bit of power and energy into it. And I would smile. In the most painful, gruesome moment of working out, I would smile because I knew I had to embrace this, for this is the only thing that would allow me to grow. People would look at me like I'm insane, like I'm crazy, because who else was giving it all in their gym? There's a lot of people that go and they just poke at the gym. They go maybe 3-4 times a week and they kind of work out to mild discomfort. The people that are beating you and the people that are actually making the results that you want are the ones that give it their all and actually train to a certain level of failure by a certain level of persuading and pursuing through a level of intensity of actually making it happen. So when I decided to give working out my all, my one focus, by working out so difficult, is I made an insane amount of progress. I've been working out for close to 4 years now. But when I really made the progress and when I really put my head down and focused and enjoyed the pain and the difficultness and the fear of growing in the gym, is 2.5 years to about the 3-year mark. So 6 months is I made the most progress by giving it my all. I started out at 135 pounds and I made it up to all the way to 178 pounds in 3 years. And I was dice lean. I'll put some photos up of like the before and after. But there wasn't a moment of being fat. I got literally accused of using steroids, and I made progress that no one else believed. So if you have a passion, if you have a business, that you have a want and a desire to create or pursue something, you give it an amount of intensity and show the world that you deserve it, is you will be rewarded results that people won't even believe, because everyone else is half-assing this race. But you see the severity, you see the seriousness of life, and it feels so good. For you need to be fully authentic when giving your gift, because those moments where we can use the gym as a working out, or working out as an example, because it's beautiful in the sense of, when you're being authentic. It's a big slap in your face when you're bench pressing and you think, I could just drop the weight right now. No one else would know that I'm being a bitch right now and just kind of giving up. But you understand in here that if you actually wanted to grow and get that final rep, you would have to go through a certain amount of pain. And when you do put up the weight and you got done with that gruesome set of squats or bench pressing, you know in your heart that you gave it your all, and you feel this certain set of confidence that comes with it, because you are showing the ultimate care for life by pursuing fully, knowing that you went on that run and you did a little extra, or you tracked your micros, or you said hello to people even though you were scared to do that stuff. It shows the ultimate care for life because you're pursuing every single day fully. And it gives you the confidence, the way that you walk, you know that you're on a mission, that you know that you're giving it your all, and men and women see that and they're jealous of that by having intensity for living. So even the women in your life, it's just the same for pursuing a purpose or a passion. Your woman deserves to be fully loved, no holding back. Of course, she's not your number one reason. She's not the main reason you live. Your purpose and the gift that you give comes first before her. You have to understand that, so you don't cut off your balls as a man. But the time that you spend with her must be in love fully. There's no reason to spend time with a lover if you're just gonna half-ass your time together. And hopefully you two aren't like in this midlife crisis relationship where you see it where there's no polarity, there's no attraction between each other, and you're just kind of in the same house, smelling each other's farts, and the love falls apart. That's not how a relationship be. I see friends that just hang out with their women all day long, and maybe that's good for them, but I really think that's lacking themselves because it's all mediocre. It's not fully in desire or love or passion or anything like that. So I tell you right now, if you want to be a great lover, if you want to be present with your woman, is to complete your daily gift. Let's say you have a mission, which is to work out, which is to make a YouTube video, to do X, Y, and Z, get your grades done, is get them done. Because these women are emotional geniuses. They know just by the look that you give them that your thoughts are coming to them, that they know when you're thinking about something else. Because the worst thing that you can do to her is hold back your love because you weren't a man enough to get your shit done in the first place. So you're there with her around your arms and all you're thinking about is, oh, I should have hit that workout, or oh, I should have done that, or I have school. And you're taking your attention away from her, making her feel empty, not giving her the intensity that she deserves, and you're cutting yourself off because you didn't do that mission, that thing. So there is a solution to that. If you find yourself in that, is you say to yourself and her, like, hey, babe, I'm very busy today, but I'm going to give you 30 minutes of undivided attention. And then I have to go and do my mission. She will understand that these moments are so much better than just the hours spending rotting together and not truly loving each other. But instead, the 30 minutes of undivided love is so much important. And you have to completely love your woman. You can't just be aloof. There's certain game and shit like that, but when you get in a serious relationship, you have to understand, don't hold back. They feel it, they understand it, and they deserve to be loved. So hopefully now you understand the importance of building life with a pursuit of intensity. This race and the test of your capabilities to succeed, you must be one with fear and understanding what life demands of you, the authenticity of knowing how much you have left to give. And this whole thing is based in fear. It's hard to love a woman fully. It's hard to go do that rep in the gym. It's hard to know that you have a purpose and a mission to give in this world, and yet you feel so scared and painful to do more and know what you're capable of. So you must pursue this fear, not by over violating it or pulling back, but softly pressing your lips against fear, knowing that there is a discomfort zone and you must love that discomfort zone. You must live every day in it, and then you'll live fully, and then you'll never have a day where you think you've been less than. You'll be superior finally, and that comfort zone will move, and it must be up to you to chase it. Not over here where you get so shocked that you end up falling back and this goes back over here, but a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, until you're the man that you never thought you could become, because you're shocked your younger self and you made so much progress by not being a slave to fear. So hopefully you understand now why I need men with intensity and not people that are timid or scared. You need to know what you're capable of doing and achieve the things that you know you can do, because you got it. Weak men that are timid, that are scared, it's all right if they admit it, but there's no reason to surround yourself with cowards, because being a slave to fear is worse than death. Now, to end this video, I'm Maxwell. I hope to teach young men self-improvement. I appreciate if you like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.